Hey there, YouTube. This is Sam with Straventus Consulting. If you've recently set up an LLC, way to go. Starting a business is a super exciting opportunity, but now it's time to implement some practical steps. We want to make sure that we're keeping things organized, but we also want to make sure that we're protecting our personal and our business assets. Today, we're going to dive in how to open a business bank account for your LLC, why it matters, and how you can do it quickly and easily. So let's jump in. First up, why bother having a separate bank account? Isn't it just easy to use your personal one? Well, the answer is not really. Having a dedicated business bank account for your LLC has a few key benefits. So let's check them out. First, having that separate bank account helps you track your expenses accurately. This is huge for understanding your profits and cash flow. Secondly, having a separate bank account keeps your personal finances and your business finances separate. This helps protect your limited liability. So in the eyes of the law, your LLC is treated as a separate entity. This is the whole reason that you set up your business as an LLC in the first place. This makes tax time easier. So when everything is separate, your accountant is going to love you. This saves a lot of headaches down the road. Side tip, if you think you're going to make a living wage on your LLC, I highly recommend hiring a CPA to help you with your taxes. Long story short, opening a separate bank account keeps things clean and professional. That's the vibe we want for your business. Okay, so now let's talk about what you actually need to open a business bank account. Most banks are going to ask for these key documents. Number one, your EIN. This is the first thing that you got to get after you register your business. You can check out my other video on how to get your EIN. Again, an EIN stands for your employer identification number from the IRS. This is basically your business's social security number. Again, this is why you started an LLC, to keep your social security, your personal information separate from your business. Secondly, you need LLC formation documents. These are your articles of organization. If you were registered in Oregon, these should be sent to you automatically by the state. This might vary on a state-by-state basis. Third, you might need your operating agreement. So an operating agreement is basically an outline of how you're going to conduct business, what you're going to do in certain situations, how you pay people, really just a blueprint on what you have agreed or what you have decided that you will do in certain situations to operate your business. This is not required, but it's really good to have in case you have partners. If you have employees, you want to have everything black and white so people don't think you're just making stuff up on the spot. Lastly, you're going to need a personal ID, like a driver's license or a passport, just to make sure that they know that you're human and you're not a robot, or that you are actually who you claim to be. So this is all pretty simple, right? Once you got those, you're ready to take the next step in opening your business bank account. All right, now that you've gathered all of your information and your documents, let's talk about how to choose the right account. Ideally, you're going to choose a bank account that is the most business friendly. What do we mean by the most business friendly? Well, if you're just starting out, chances are you don't have a lot of income coming into your business. So you'll want to look for a bank account or a bank that offers low or no fees. You also want to check for something that has a low minimum balance. Again, when you're starting your business, you probably don't have a ton of money coming in the door. So you want to look for something that has a relatively low minimum balance so you can avoid paying fees. Keep in mind, fees are tax deductible when you're doing your end of year taxes or your quarterly estimated tax payments. We'll talk about that in a different video. When you're checking on these different bank accounts and you're doing your research, look at what other features are available. For me, I bundle with Chase. I have my business banking through Chase. I have my personal banking through Chase. And this was just a personal decision that made the most sense for me. It makes it easy for me to pay myself. It makes it easy for me to take owner distributions from the LLC. It just helps me keep an eye on everything in one spot. Now, this might not be the right bank for you. You'll probably want to choose something that's in your ecosystem if you're already partnered with a bank, or look for something that better suits your needs. If you do go for Chase, I'll include in the link below a referral link so that you can sign up and get some free money provided that you meet the conditions. I am not affiliated with Chase in any way other than being a customer. So remember, the account is here to make your life easier, not harder. Again, it's there to keep your personal assets separate from your business assets. So do what you can to make the right decision and do your research to make sure that you are comfortable with your business banking. All right, let's talk about how to open that account. So now that you've gathered what you need, let's review the step-by-step process for opening that business checking account. So first, you've got your documents like we talked about, your articles of organization, your EIN number, your personal ID, or whatever you're using to open the bank account with. You've chosen your bank. You've chosen something that makes sense with your business ecosystem, or something that has low fees, or something that is really favorable for how you're going to conduct business. So the third step here is we got to apply. There's a couple ways to do this, and it's really what you're comfortable with. You can go into a bank physical location and apply and open up account. If that's something that you're comfortable with and you have a lot of questions and a lot of uncertainty, this might be the best route for you. You can also open a bank account online. It's super easy. That's how I did mine. It only took a few minutes to apply, and then I was approved within 7 business days, I want to say. It was really quick. Before you sign that ink to paper, make sure that you've double checked all the fees, the terms and conditions, so there's no surprises. If you find out in a month that you have to keep a minimum balance of $10,000 and you can only keep $1,000, that's going to be a red flag. So just read all the fine print, do your research, and make sure that you're making that correct decision for yourself and your business. And that's it. Most accounts are going to post again within a few business days. Then you're ready to start running and processing money from your LLC. You also might consider a business credit card. Again, that's a whole another video that I'll do, but consider the same ecosystem that you're in so that you can transfer points and get the most out of any rewards that you get from a business bank account and a business checking account. So there you have it. Having a business bank account is a big step in the right direction for safely and effectively managing and running your business. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, share. It really helps me to create more content and share business tips, news, and ideas with you guys. Thanks so much, and I will see you at the next video. Cheers.